Namine Namagacharya Padaya Nitya Kripai Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagaragramatarine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Mataji's Prabhuji's, I welcome all of you for this beautiful journey of 18 days Bhagavad Gita class on behalf of Radha Govinda Kulai Temple and Namanishta Prabhu. I hope you all are able to see my screen. Is it visible? No, not yet. One second. I'll share once again. Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes. Haribo. Is it visible now? So what we saw yesterday was, that was a 16th chapter is all about that other two types of people. In 15th chapter, Krishna first told Dvavi Mahapurusha Loke Shara Cha Akshara. Fallible and infallible, first he told. In the next verse, in 15th chapter, he said Uttama Purushastvanya Trayama Vishya. Third type he introduced. What is the third type? So fallible, we living entities. Infallible, those who live in the spiritual world, Nitya Siddhas. And above all of them, Trayama Vishya. That is the Uttama Purushastvanya. Who is that? That Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is above the Kshara and Akshara. So he explained that so beautifully. The types of people, living entities. Then in yesterday's chapter, he introduced another two types of people in the living entities. So that means out of three types, it is in the living entities itself, there are two types. Okay. So that is a Daivi Guna people and Asuri Guna people. The people who all are with the Daivi Pravritti, who all are with Asuri Pravritti. So 20 qualities he gave for Daivi Pravritti. Abhayam, Sattvam, Chamshuddhir, Jnanam, of the Abhayam. It started from fearlessness. And he gave 20 beautiful qualities. Of course, Krishna is going on telling in 7th chapter also, he told in 13th chapter. Amanitvam madambitvam ahimcha kshantir arjavam. In tomorrow's chapter also he will tell that I think 52, 53 in that range. He says what are the three qualities of Brahmana. I shared it day before, I think, right? What are the three qualities? What are the, not three, what are the, sorry, so 8 qualities of Brahmana, and then Kshatriya, 3 qualities of Vaishya, Krishi, Goraksham, Vanijyam, and 1 quality of the Shudra, that is serving the all other ashrama and varna people. Only menial service serving. So like that tomorrow also he will. Why is he going on saying this? Because Varnashrama Dharma is very important. If we do not follow the Varnashrama Dharma, there will be no peace in the society. So if the peace has to be there, whoever is in whichever Varna, they are supposed to perform that one. Only then the work will be done perfectly. Since that is not followed, we see today's society is tortured into pieces. Everyone lives with Asuri Guna. Asuri Guna, you remember yesterday again Krishna told, what are those Asuri Gunas he was saying yesterday? What was that? 4th verse onwards, you know, first 1, 2, 3, Daivi Guna, 20 qualities, and Asuri Guna started with Dhambo Darpo Vimanascha Krodha Parushyame Ajnanan Chapidja Tasya Partha Sambadam Asuri. Asuri quality, it started from Dhambam, Abhimanam. Dhamba is what? What we are not, we are trying to expose. Dhambam. They same, he said, no, today he is going to tell same Dhamba. Like people who do Yajna, Dana, Tapa, I said. That is very important. Vedas say, our full activities, we say, no, we have to do karma. How, in what form we do karma? Yajna, dana, tapa, in these three forms. So these three also can be performed with three different faith. That is what is today's chapter is. What faith? A person who is in tamoguna, he will do with that kind of faith. What maybe he will give charity to all clubhouses. He may give charity to political institutions like that. Are generally they give where the slaughterhouse. They may give charity to that what do you call arat shop. What is that? Liquor shop. He may give. These are tamasic people. Like Rotary clubs, etc. Rajasic people may give charity. But a bhakta, sattva people, where will they give charity? They will give charity to only to Krishna. For them, it is not charity. They will say, Krishna, everything belongs to you. Take it. You only gave me, you take it back. Like that we give with that bhav. Bhav matters. That is the faith behind Yajna, Dana, Tapa will be beautifully explained in today's chapter. That is why Shraddha. First step in bhakti, right? Shraddha, sadhu, sangha, bhajana, kriya. Shraddha is the faith. Shraddha, Traya Vibhaga. This confidence is divided into three Vibhaga, three division. What are they? Shraddha in Sattva-guna, Shraddha in Rajoguna, Shraddha in Tamasic guna. So faith in mode of goodness, faith in mode of passion, and faith in mode of ignorance. That will be beautifully. Apart from that, one more also is decided about the food, what we eat. That also according to three types of Shraddha. That is very important, because it is said what we eat, but that is what we are. Jaisa an, vaisa man. Jaisa man, vaisa human. Okay, so that means a human being, the living of a person depends on his. It said no, the mind is like acres and acres of land the Lord has given us free of cost. Everything of course belongs to him. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. But still, in our body, we keep talking about the Jiva Tattva, how this body is made up of. So in this body also, he had given one subtlest element. What is that? Mind. But the mind decides the height of a person to which he will reach, or the pit where he will fall. The man only decides. The mind decides. So, pragati karna ya patal mein girna. It depends on the thoughts. So, what thoughts, like what we think comes in the form of words. What comes in the form of word, it becomes our action. Our actions decide. Whatever we act, our actions decide our character. Our actions tell other people what behavior we have got. Do we behave in Sattoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna? So we keep on behaving in the same manner. We become that character only. So that is why first the mind decides. We have discussed in many chapters. The soul only desires. The mind makes the plan. The soul desires. The mind makes plans. The Daivim, the Paramatma sanctions, and intelligent analyzes whether this plan is good, which plan is good. There will be so many plans to achieve one target, one goal. So the intelligence decides which plan is the best. So once the Paramatma sanctions to whom? Paramatma shows the green signal to the Prakriti. That is the Durga Devi. Now Durga Devi will make all, yesterday so many verses we saw, conducive to our bhakti. So same way Durga Devi makes all the environment very conducive for the plan to be implemented. But without thinking so many elements are involved, we people think ahankara vimudatma karta ahamiti manyate 3.27. How wrong it is, no? In 1 second, how many people we might have seen, today, just now we might have spoken to somebody, next moment they are not there. So, Daivincha Panchamam, tomorrow's 14th verse, we will see what are the factors which are involved in implementing anything, any work happening. 5 elements are there. Tomorrow, 18th chapter, 14th verse. Hare Krishna, but these all are so important. No, food is very important. The reason being, what the thought of our mind depends on the kind of food what we eat. You eat fresh food, you'll feel so happy, good thoughts will be coming. Frozen food, you take and eat that. Similarly, protein food. Similarly, that sattvic food and asattvic food. Meat, why some people are so aggressive? They may be eating meat, etc. It is animal propensity. Animals are aggressive. So if we eat them, we will also have same propensity. Not only that, if those who are eating non-vegetarian, I'm really sorry, but still, it is. I'm only talking scientifically. If anyone is offended or affected, forgive me for that. Okay. But what we eat in the form of non-vegetarian is a dead body. Where do we put the dead body? Generally, dead bodies go to the graveyard. Can we put it into our stomach? That means what? We consider our stomach as a graveyard. People at home generally tell all the ladies, because ladies don't feel like wasting food. So what they do instead of, at our home, generally I'm telling, we don't keep anything in the fridge. So what happens? After everybody eats, just wait, whatever is left, maybe if a vegetable, dal, etc. are left more, we may reduce one chapati. Chapati we can give it to cow anytime. And we may consume the vegetable and dal and finish it off. So they used to tease like, it is a trash bag. Putting all those things which are supposed to go to the trash, you are putting in the stomach. Can we put the grain in the trash? So much sin it is. Because in getting one grain, I think today's verse also it will come. It starts from Yajna. Krishi Gorakja Vanijyam, just now we discussed. So it starts from there, and Yajna, we give the Aguti comes as a rain comes as a grain is brought to us, and it is processed, we make it, and we offer it. Is it possible to put them in the trash? No, it is better to consume it then and there, because generally in devotees' house, if you see, within 3 hours they consume. They don't keep anything. So seeing what is left, accordingly they adjust. They try and not to waste. Nobody should waste grain. Because behind that, how many people have put in their endeavors? We have to think of that. Absolutely, it belongs to the Lord, who has given us the earth. Lord, who has given us the water. So all Panchamahabhuta. Okay, Hare Krishna. So 17th chapter, that, okay, one more time we will see the, conclusion, this thing. We will come back again. Now Arjuna said, oh Krishna, Acha, why this is also important to be seen. Yesterday Krishna told how to worship and all in, different ways he has been telling. So what Arjuna got a very good and valid doubt. Okay, Krishna, Jnani, he spoke about, Yogi, he spoke about, worship, devotional service, he spoke about. Devotional service also, he has already told, Yanti Deva Vrata Devan Pritan Yanti Pritan Vitaga, 9.25. One who worship the Devatas, where they will go. One who worship the Bhuta Preta, today also it will come. Where will they go? So Krishna, since he told so many types of worship, now Arjuna got a doubt. They may believe in worship, they may do the worship also, but oh Krishna, not in the way you have told. What if they follow whimsically? You remember yesterday one word we saw, whimsically. I showed the purport also for that last verse. How it has been prescribed in Shastra, they don't believe that. Of their own, they utilize their own intelligence to follow those scriptures. Last verse yesterday's. So Arjuna had a valid doubt. Okay, Krishna, what if they follow their own ways of what is given in the Vedas, not in the same process? That is known as whimsically and independently. So he asked, okay, what is the situation of one who does not follow the principles of scriptures but worships according to his own imagination? So his own imagination is known as whimsically. Then is he in goodness or ignorance or passion? How will you categorize them, Krishna? Then Krishna will say, we have to see their, however they worship, we have to see their Shraddha. We have to see their faith. Then we will decide. Okay, what is it? Scientology, so systematic. And here, flying spaghetti monster. unsystematic. So seeing their Shraddha, we will decide what mode they are in, whether they are in mode of ignorance, passion, or goodness. See, this a beautiful, this wheel it is given. We will come to that. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha iti Trivida bhavati Shraddha Deginam Saswa Bhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasim Cheti Tam Shrunu. Again came Shrunu. Here. In devotion, hearing plays a very important role. Navavida Bhakti, devotional process, so many qualities, all we see, no? Everything revolve around Navavida Bhakti. And that Navavida Bhakti starts from Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam. So this Prahlad Maharaj says in the 7th canto of the Srimad Bhagavad, 7th canto, chapter number I forgot, in Prahlad Maharaj says, okay, Navavida Bhakti. The Supreme Lord said, according to the modes in nature acquired by embodied soul, one's faith can be 3 kinds. Faith in goodness, faith in passion, and ignorance. Now hear about these. In yesterday's chapter also he told 3 things. Now carefully listen to me, I will tell you. One more verse is also there where he will be, that is 7th chapter, 1st verse. There also he says Shrunu. 2nd chapter Shrunu. Many a times Krishna is going on telling, oh, Arjuna, listen to me carefully. So listening, all develop the habit of listening. Keep Prabhupada's lecture, keep doing your work. Having bath, listen to Prabhupada's lecture. Cutting, cooking, all let the Prabhupada's lecture go on and on at home. The mobile will be only audio. They all are audio. As I told, Prabhupada Vani, you type. Every single verse in Bhagavatam, every single verse in Bhagavad Gita, the purport has been given by Srila Prabhupada in the form of audio cassettes. If you prescribe daily one lesson, next verse will come in your mail. Audio. Just click that. That's all. You don't have to even Google anything. Okay? Even network is not there. You can hear that if you download. Third, Krishna, according to one's existence, under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. So faith also depends. You see, it is a vicious circle. The faith depends on the mode. Okay, the Triguna Bhavati Shraddha Deginam Swamashataha. Krishna told, no, every body is embodied with the soul, and the soul comes in contact with the Trivida, 3 gunas. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. So if the living, how we acquire this mode? You may get it out. Very, very important line. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the mode he has acquired. Where from he has acquired? Can anyone write? We have discussed so many times. Where from we acquire the mode? Hare Krishna. From our environment, from our forefathers, hereditary, or if the environment gives us. How? Okay? No chat message. Yes, Hare Krishna. Let's see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, nobody wrote it. Could you please, Mataji, the question is, last sentence you see, 17.3. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. Where does he acquire this mode from? Okay. Yeah, excellent, Mataji. Hari Bol. The soul brings it along with the Sukshma Sharira. The soul, embodied soul. The soul takes the Sukshma Sharira along with it. Man Buddhi Ahankar. So this Ahankar, impressions are there in the mind. what kind of thought we had. Those thoughts, just now I said, what we eat decides that thought. So right from eating habit, our mood is decided. So we get it. That a Purva Janma Vasana, we call it as no karma, vasana, sanchit karma, or there are so many types of karma. Okay, very good. Correct. Impressions. Sanskara. In Sanskrit, we say sanskara. In English, we say impressions. And the process is previous karma. Excellent. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasa. The words itself tell you, see, satvik people will yajante. They will worship the devatas. Rakshamsi Rajasa. Rajasic people will worship Rakshasas. Sorry, mode of those who are in mode of passion, they will worship the Rakshasas. Preta Bhutan, who will worship? Those who are in Tamasic Guna. So you see the picture? Mataji, are there people who who worship the Preta Bhuta also? Yeah, there are so many people. They call the souls. And they talk to the soul. So many things happen. Mantra, this, that. They all would have, some people would have got the siddhis. No. That is why the siddhis are not good. Jnanis are not at all. We can become Jnanis are okay. But these yogis, when they get the siddhi, if those siddhis are not utilized in the proper manner, the siddhis are very, very detrimental to the society. Correct, Mataji? Through black magic they do. And they worship also. There are people who worshipped Hitler, because during Hitler's time, they were all benefited. So they started worshipping Hitler. They have constructed a temple for Hitler. Okay, it is true. So that means that is all tamasic guna, right? Okay, so men in the mode of goodness worship demigods. Those who are in the mode of passion, they worship demons. And those who are in the mode of ignorance, they worship ghost and spirit. That is Bhutan Pretan. Who? Tamasa Janaha. Rakshamsi. Rajasa people. Satviki Devan Yajante. So, okay, you see in the picture also same thing. There are in remote villages you go where the right knowledge is not there, where people have not acquired the correct knowledge, or maybe as Mataji said, their previous karma, they might have been thinking of Bhuta Preta while the soul was leaving. So they will be born in the Bhuta Preta Gana only. So they worship them. Wherever, however they are born, they will worship. No, how many Durgas, how many Devis, so many Devatas people worship. And generally, these people, so many, we know that Gora Rupa of Kali, Rakshasi people, who is there, who are in Rajoguna. Kali, Durga, Chamundi, Bhairavi, like that, they will have a little fearful appearance. They worship them. Who is in Vishuddha Sattva? They will worship Yamya Yamshyama Sundaramachinta Gunaswarupam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamagam Vajami. They will worship the three Bhangi, two-handed form of Krishna. Okay. Now we will come one by one we will see. Yajna, Tapa, Dana. What kind of yajna people do, in which mode? What kind of tapa? Tapa is austerity. Yajna is sacrifice. Charity, danam. Yajna, dana, tapam. Okay. But before that, I think food is supposed to come. Let us see. Those who undergo severe austerities and penances are not recommended in scripture. That is, we have only written definition for scripture. No, that is why Buddha came. People started doing all these things. Veda, they did not understand properly how it was written. That's why once again Vedavyasa came and divided everything into 4 parts and gave it to us. Because in the Kali Yuga, Alpayushena, that is stroke, a very important verse, that is. Kali Yuga people are Manda, Sumanda, Manda, Buddha, Bhagya Yoho. Lifespan less. Sumanda buddhi, Sumanda memory, everything is very, very, Manda means very poor. Sumanda, very, very poor. Subhagya, Bhagya is fate. Subhagya, good Bhagya. Here it is good forgetfulness, means very, very mandam, very, very short. Okay, and they performing them out of pride. Just now, yesterday we saw Dambodarpo Vimanascha Krodha Parushyam Evacha. Parushyam, the Abhiman. Okay, these people. Lust and attachment. This we know, all the people who are in Rajoguna will have lot of attachment. Because of that, they will have lot of, they will do work. Because of that work doing, it will lead to pride. Either if the work is not fulfilled, it will lead to anger. Visa Trivida Narakasyedam, Kamam, Krodam, Lobam, Visa, no? So these are the three gates for the hell. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. I hope you understand. Lust, greed, anger. Who are impelled by passion. So they will have this lust all the time, attachment. Then, who torture their body. Torture in the sense, okay, sometimes, you go to villages, you will see one Trishul will be there. That Trishul, they will pierce from here, take it here. Like that Trishul will be there. And they will be doing some dance, etc. In the tongue, from the down they pierce and the Trishul comes up. And to that they put the lemon and they put the mala, etc. They dance. So many people do so many things torturing this body. What right do you have to torture this body which has been given by the Supreme Lord? Why, Mataji? Yeah, he has given the Panchamahabhuta. He has created, our body is also made up of Panchamahabhuta. As I told in the 6th chapter, our body, there are 6 chakras. Each and every chakra represents every Panchamahabhuta except the Anahat chakra. Anahat chakra, heart chakra is the other elements, Sukshma elements. Other than 5, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Ajna chakra, Vishuddhi chakra. This is water element, Swadhisthana, fire element. So like that, our body is made up of all Panchamahabhuta, Panchakarmendriya, Jnanendriya. We have studied so many times. So we don't have any right to torture this body in Ajnana. We do it in Ajnana. That's why every day we say, Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya. Please bring me to the light of knowledge from the darkness of ignorance. Please, who will bring? Whom we are giving this order? It's not an order. That vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Humbly we have to ask the spiritual master, requesting him to show us the right path in the light of knowledge. Yes, food is very important. These days, food is, I'm really telling people left, right to cook whenever they have time and they heat it. If the cooked food already has got lost the nutrition, again we heat it and eat. What nutrition will be there? That is why so many disease. Thoughts are not good. They repel. People repel like anything. No one responds. Everybody reacts. I'm telling me also. Because the kind of food what we eat, food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life, purify one's existence, and it gives strength and health and happiness and satisfaction. Obviously, it is goodness food, no? So when we eat in the mode of goodness means what? Prasadam. Prasadam means what? Before 3 hours only we have cooked. We don't offer to the Lord after 3 hours after we cook. So it's a fresh food. Okay, and this fresh food is Snigdha, Shraddha. I will read that word. All these are very, very, nice words they are. Such nourishing foods are very sweet, juicy, fattening, and palatable. Rasya means very juicy. Snigdha. Snigdha is very palatable. Sthira Hridya. Okay, so these nice words. Rasya, Snigdha, Sthira, Hridya. They are sweet, juicy, fattening, and palatable. Very nice it is, right? Ayur Sattva Balarogya. This food will give Ayu. This food will give Ayu means what? Lifespan will be increased. Those who eat fresh food, their lifespan will be increased. Ayur Satya Bala Arogya. It will give strength. It will give Arogya, hale and healthy. They will be. What kind of food that is? Rasya, Snigdha, Sthira, Hridya. That food is known as food in goodness. Food that are too bitter, too sour, too salty, pungent, dry, hot, mode of passion. Spicy food they like. They enjoy that. So this kind of food, if anybody eats, like what do you call that, very salty and very spicy food, if they eat, we know they are in mode of passion all the time. They can't sit. They, while eating also, they will be jumping. Next day morning also, they will be jumping. It will burn. It has an effect in their body. It's not that easy. Whatever you throw, you have to take back. You throw rubbish to the tummy, then the tummy will also throw rubbish out. No, that time also they will suffer. But the word which is given in the Krishna tells is Katvam Lalavanat Ushna. Ushna means it is very pungent. Katvam, bitter. Lalavanat, lalavan, lalam means what all of us know. Lavanam is the salt, lavanam. You might have heard, no, lavanam. Lavanam is salt. So Katvam, lalavanat, ushna. This is the food which has been cooked in the mode of passion, people eat. Then mode of ignorance. Ignorance is 3 hours before whatever has been cooked. So 3 hours before is a very, very nice phrase. It looks like a phrase. Yatayamangatarasam. The food which has been cooked 3 hours before. That is said to be tasteless, stale, putrid, and decomposed. We can see the last picture, no? Generally, it happens in the, what do you call it? It happens in the, like a sandwich, etc. People eat, no? So first one is the prasadam, in the mode of goodness. Second one is what? Katvam lalavanat ushna. The tongue is burning. And the last one is Yatayamangatarasam. That is a very Yatayamangatarasam Puti Paryushitain Chayat, stale food, that is known as Uchishtamamichevadyam. All those people who eat, what will happen? It is said to be they are eating the food which is decomposed. What happened? Yeah. My screen is visible, right? Hare Krishna. Okay. So I told you sandwich, etc. And the first one, full all prasadam, fruits, and which are juicy. Chaturvida, right? 4 Veda, which can be licked, sucked, bitten, and chewed. All those type of food will be there in prasadam. This is next one. In the middle is Katvam Lalamartanath Ushna. Then last one is Priti Paryushitam. What is that? Yatayamangatarasam and Purti Paryutanga. Now we are going to sacrifice. Sacrifice is what? Yajna. Yajna is sacrifice. What kind of yajna is said to be which mode? That's what we are going to see. Generally, we also know who really does the full mantra, call all the good pandit who can tell the mantras very nicely, call people for prasadam, all the saints, Ashwamedha Yajna. Why they were doing? In the process of doing Ashwamedha Yajna, see, actually, why Ashwamedha Yajna is done, who does it? Generally, the kings. Why do they do? King means what? Kshatriya. Kshatriya means what? Protection. Protection means what? All those nearby hereditary, wherein good kings are not there, who are troubling the citizen, these people are supposed to invade them and take the hereditary and bring that hereditary under their control and give a nice life to them. That is why in the second chapter, Arjuna asked Krishna, you remember? Krishna, I don't want to fight, compassion. What did Krishna say? Sinful reaction. He said, Arey, no sinful reaction and all. These people are papis. How much they have done to you, kill them. And then he said, finally, that, what is that? Varna Shankara. The Kula Dharma will get spoiled. So Krishna told, now what Kula Dharma you are talking about? If Duryodhan rules, will Kula Dharma be protected? Do you think Duryodhan will protect the Kula Dharma? Instead, you leave and run away. It is equal to committing a sin. Because you are Kshatriya, you have to fight. Number 1. Number 2, don't leave these citizens in the hands of Duryodhana. Same way, so what happened? There are so many kings who are not ruling properly. They torture their citizens. So the good kings are supposed to invade them Obviously, invasion means there will be killing many people. So killing many people is sinful once again. So what do? They perform, yes, they say Ashwamedha sacrifice. So that full nice mantras are told. That mantras help the souls who have lost their souls to get a little elevated yonis, number one. Number two, all the yogis who are the saintly people, they come and tell the mantras, no? The beautiful environment will be created. For that, lot of money is required. That is why Krishna goes on saying, no, addressing Arjuna, Dhananjaya, Dhananjaya, because Arjuna used to all the time go like this, get a lot of charity. Accepting charity is a very good. We should not think that accepting charity is like a dana, we should not accept. Not like that. Srila Prabhupada accepted. That is why 40 rupees became 40 crore rupees. He went with only his Bhagavatam book and one small suitcase. And how much he brought in the form of devotees. He brought so many devotees. He, inside Nectar of Instruction, again says, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth verse. गुह्यमख्याति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोञ्चयते चैव षड्विधिं प्रीति लक्षणम्. This is the प्रीति लक्षण. This is the exchange between the devotees. 6, you give charity, accept charity. Dadati प्रतिगृह्णाति. Okay, so the sacrifice, whatever yajna we do, that should be in mode of goodness. Okay, Ashwamedha Yajna, the example why I told is, there the mantras will be told very clearly, beautifully. And many sadhus come and have prasad. So that is said to be in mode of goodness. Please, all of you fill in the attendance also. Hare Krishna. So there chanting happens. That's what I said. Mantras are also chanted. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That is also chanted. So that is the ahuti to that yajna is chanting. The verses said by all great devotees. This is yajna performed in the form of what? Passion. Okay. Why? Because this Bhasmasura wanted some benediction from the Lord. Like Hiranyakashipu wanted immortality. Nobody should kill me. Neither in the morning nor in the evening. Neither by animal nor by human. Either inside nor outside. Neither in the air nor on the earth. So Lord fulfilled all the desires. All the boons what Brahma gave him. In that door chaukat. Neither inside nor outside. Neither up or nor on the floor. He put him on his lap. It's neither on earth nor in the air. So that is Name Bhakta Pranashati. My devotee's word will never go waste. So he did it. Here, what is this fellow Bhasmasura is doing? He wanted to kill others. He wanted, because immortality is not possible, okay, but he wanted to kill all his enemies. For that, he wanted one boom from Lord Shiva. What is that? Whomsoever I touch, they will become Bhasma. Means they will become ashes. So Brahma, Shiva didn't come. He first cut his flesh from his thigh and he put it in the fire. Like that, now he was supposed to cut his head and put it in the fire. But he was so foolish. After cutting the neck, how will he know where the fire is going? Exactly in the Agnikunta, how he can put? That much people, ignorant people, no, they are Asuri people. So he wanted this boom from Shiva. Okay, finally Shiva had to come because so much austerity, as Brahma had to come for Hiranyakashipu. Shiva also came for Ravana also, right? Okay, Shiva came and he told, okay, such a fool you are, but but this Bhasmasura tried to kill Lord Shiva only. He wanted to keep his hand on Lord Shiva's head only. And finally somehow Lord Shiva, no. So Vishnu saw this and Vishnu helped Lord Shiva to overcome this boon. And finally Bhasmasura are only made into ashes. So these kind of worships are known as to be in the, where we don't give no faith, we don't chant, don't give dakshina, don't distribute food, all opposite. What in Sattva-guna happened, here is not happening. Sattva-guna, once they do it, the animals, there's a chance of animal becoming a human also even. Because they chant. Chanting is the ahuti, we saw. Right? Okay? Now here, Deva Dvija Guru Prajna. Sattva Guna people, what they will do? They will worship Deva. Dvija, who are the twice born Brahmanas, twice born Brahmanas. Why? First time they become Brahmana when the thread ceremony takes place. Second time they are becoming Brahmana when the Guru gives the initiation. Twice naming ceremony. They not by birth. Chaturvanyam Mayasacham Gunakarma Vibhaga. Krishna told this Chaturvanyam is not by birth, depending on Guna. So the Guru, Deva, Dvija, Guru. Acharyas, Dvija. That means Vaishnavas and Devas. Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjavam. Shaucham is cleanliness. Arjavam is self-control. With self-control, people worship. Brahmacharyam ahimsamcha. They follow the celibacy. These are the things for austerities, tapa. Austerities for the body. So now Krishna is telling about 3 kinds of austerities. Yajna is over. 3 kinds of yajna we saw. And this austerity is, what do you call that? Austerity, tapa. So tapa for the body is these things. We have to worship the Devatas, we have to worship the Vaishnavas, we have to worship the Guru, and we have to maintain celibacy, we have to have self-control. Brahmacharyam ahimsamcha. Shaucham is also, Shaucham is actually celibacy. As I have been telling you, you see that 4 pillars of dharma comes everywhere. Okay. Ahimsa. Ahimsa is daya factor. Same. Tapa, Shaucham, Daya, Satyam. 4 pillars. 4 Purushartha. What is the Purushartha? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. All the activities what we perform in this material world revolve around the Purushartha. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay, so this is the austerities for the body. How do we know? Shariram. Sharira means physical body. Physical body, tapa uchyate. The austerities of the body consists of worship of the Supreme Lord, Deva, Brahmana, Dvija, Guru, spiritual master, and superior like father and mother. Cleanliness, Shaucham, Arjavam, simplicity, Brahmacharyam, celibacy, Ahimsa, non-violence. These are the austerities for the body. Has someone written any message? Yes, Mataji, correct. Correct. Sandhya Lavanam. That is salt. Okay, then we go to now the next one. That is austerity for the mind now. That is which are the things for the mind. We have seen we should not feed only the body. We have to even feed the soul. How can we feed the soul? We can feed the soul by listening scripture, ABCD formula. A, association and Archavigraha Puja. And B, book reading and Bhagavata. Bhagavat Purana, Bhagavata. That is the, what he said. The person who preaches Bhagavata, he is also Bhagavan, representative of Bhagavan. Then C, chanting. Also we saw one more, no? Chanting and in that celibacy also comes. Okay. Then D, diet and not only diet. The D is also Damvas. Then A, B, C, D, E, every day. F, forever. So follow these things, A, B, C, every day, forever. That's it. But what we do, it's like one lady brought this thing, parrot. She kept the parrot in a golden cage. Golden cage, so she was maintaining the cage so well. But she forgot to even feed the parrot. In the process of taking care of the cage, she did not take care of the parrot. Parrot died. Same thing happening with our body. This body we take care of like anything. But what happens to the soul? We don't feed the soul. That's why Chunu. That's Chunu. He says, no, in this today's verse also, in the seventh verse also, there is a Chunu. Aharastvapi sarvasya. Ahara. Aharastvapi sarvasya. Trivido bhavati priyaha. Yajna, dana, tapa. Tesham bedam idam imam shrunu. Krishna tells Arjuna, I will tell you the difference between bedam imam shrunu. Arjuna, I will tell you the difference between all 3 kinds of faith in Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Ahara. In 4 categories, I will tell you what kind of faith people have. Tesham Bedam Imam Shunu. Tesham, to you, Bedam, I tell the difference. Shunu, listen to that. We have to keep on listening. Very important that. Okay, now we are going to Shraddhaya paraya taptan tapastatrividannaraihi apalakankshibiryagdaihi satvikam parichakshate. There again, austerity, tapa. People go for what is that? What is that one? They take a dip, no, once in 4 years it comes. That they all are going. Even we have Vrindavan Parikrama and that Govardhan Parikrama, Mayapur Parikrama. Every month before the Gaura Purnima, Mayapur Parikrama takes place in the month of March. Mayapur Parikrama, Govardhan Parikrama takes place during Damodar month. All these things are the austerity which people do in the mode of goodness. By men who aims is not to benefit themselves. All these spiritual masters, they take as many souls as possible. They are not interested in going all alone. You go to Mayapur with God's, Krishna's mercy, he should give me a chance to do that in this March. Mayapur Parikrama. So many people come and so many buses go. And all the spiritual masters take everybody for Mayapur Parikrama, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that forest, he was wandering, right? Spreading the mercy of Lord Krishna in the form of Sankirtan Yajna. Okay. Satkaramana Pujartam Tapodambu. 1 minute, somebody has written something. Oh, Mataji, send this one once again. Please fill in the attendance. My screen is gone. Are you able to see my screen? I am getting stop share notification once again. I'll share once again. Sorry for that. No, screen is frozen, right? What is it? Why? Once again, give me Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Screen is not moving. Yeah. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So after this, Satkaramana Pujartam Tavo Tapodambo Mimanayat Kriyate Tadhya Proktam Rajasam Cha Adruvam. That is, those ostentatious penances and austerity, yajna and tapa, which are performed in order to gain respect, honor, mana, apamana, you remember? Dambova, darpobhimana, reverence, that is fame, are said to be in the mode of passion. They neither are stable nor permanent. So I want some respect for me, giving lot of advertisement, giving pamphlet to people, telling them that we are doing this, and clicking a photo and putting it in Instagram, etc., are said to be in the mode of passion. Atmano yet. Suddenly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Suddenly, my mouse has all again started troubling. Hare Krishna. Last few slides are there. Okay, shall I try to share from my mobile? Give me Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Okay. If we stop this share, I can go to my mobile. Yeah. Just a minute. I'm sharing from my mobile. Are you able to see my screen? Not coming. It will take a little, give me little time. I'll just share. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, we were in the this one. We were here. Deva Dvija Guru Prajna. Hare Krishna. Yes, I'm really sorry, devotees. I think my network went, right? My network has gone from my laptop. We are in the 14th one. 14th one, Deva Dvija Guru Prajna, Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam, Brahmacharya Mahimsacha, Chariram Tapa Uchyate. Anudvega Karam Vakyam Satyam Priyagitam Chayat, Swadhyaya Vyasanam Chaiva, Vakmayam Tapa Uchyate. Austerity of speech, very important. Austerity of speech is what we speak, we have to, that should be pleasing to others. We may speak the truth, but you know what happens? Even if we speak the truth, sometimes the truth may not be very pleasing to others. So it is not. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. So when we speak, it should be very pleasing to others. Not only that, we should have control over our speech. Vacho vegam manasakrodha vegam jigva vegam udara prastha vegam yetan vegan vishaheta dhiraha sarvopiman prithvim sat shishyat. You know that one person has to have control over his speech. Hare Krishna, are you able to hear me now? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. I'll stop the screen share. Oh no. Hare Krishna is troubling today. Internet is troubling once again. Just me. One should perform sacrifice. Again it went. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One should perform sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. Om Tat Sat. That is a very, very important thing. Anywhere you see in Vedas, when that any mantra, when people start, they start with the word Om Tat Staditi. Om Tat Sat Iti Nirdesho. We have heard it, right? The verses was 25th. Na? Om Tat Saditi Nirdesho. Tat Tvamasi. That is the Chandogya Upanishad says anything we start, we have to start with Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. The screen is not moving. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes. Satkaramana pujartam tapo dambo na chaivayat. Kriyate tadhya proktam rajasam chalam adruvam. Those abstinence, penances, and austerities which are performed in order to gain respect, honor, and reverence are said to be in the mode of passion. They are stable nor permanent. This we have seen, right? See, this is once again one more example. Austerity done with foolishness, ignorance. Mudagrahenatmana yet pidaya kriyate tapaha. This is the example I told you. Remember, we pierce from one side. Pidaya kriyate. We take so much pain, and it is all performed foolishly by ignorant people. दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयते उपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतं deshe kale patre cha. We have to see the right time to the right person and for the right cause. Deshe, right place. Kale, right time. Right person, patre. Otherwise, what happens? We may give some charity to, say, for example, we may give some charity for clubhouses, as I told, or slaughterhouses. So that means that it's not the right kind of charity. That kind of charity who gives? Foolish people give. Satvikam smritam, book distribution, prasadam distribution. How many ISKCON temples distributed prasadam during COVID? So we had crossed all other previous, any organization. It's a Guinness Book record. And in fact, somebody was sharing that they wanted to some record was there. So ISKCON people approached the previous person to take his permission that they have exceeded his record. Very happily, they gave permission and we shared that ISKCON distributed the maximum number of prasadam. Book also. Book distribution is knowledge distribution. Prabhupada's mercy distribution. Prabhupada said, no, I never die. I live in the form of my books. So this is the charity given in the form of, given in the mode of Satvikam. Okay, next. the gift which is given out of duty at proper time and place to a worthy person and without the expectation of return is considered to be charity in the mode of goodness. Who is giving here? You see, Krishna is born. Nanda Maharaja is giving charity. Obviously, does he expect something from his citizen and give? Definitely not. And this is the pleasure he is sharing with everybody that that is Krishna is born. The Lord, he doesn't know Lord has come. But that baby boy has been born. But everybody, when he was born only, Gargamuni told, in the next moment only Gargamuni told, he is not a normal human being. He is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But because of the Yogamaya, they forget everything. Yet pratyapakaarartham palamuddishya vapunaga diyetecha pariklishan taddanam rajasam smritam. That taddanam, this kind of charity, what? Church performed with the expectation of some return. That's what pratyapakaarartham, expecting something in return. With a desire for fruitive result. I want something. I want some of my work has to be done. And that is the reason I am giving charity. There are many people who, that school, colleges and all, you see, want admission. Then they ask for charity. You give us this much charity, then we will give you admission. So some expectation, with some expectation, people give charity. That is said to be charity given in the mode of passion. This is in the form of what? Ignorance. Adesha kale yaddanam, all opposite. Deshe kale patre taddanam satvikam priyam. Here adesha kalam apatre, that is all opposite. Adesha kale yaddanam apatre bhyascha diyate asatkritam avajnanam tatamam samudahritam. Charity performed in improper place, improper time, and in proper person. So deshe kale cha patre cha sa. For the correct reason, if you do that is what is it? Satvik guna. Akale apatre deshe, if you do, it is known as ignorance, in the mode of ignorance. From the beginning of creation, the 3-syllable Om Tat Sat have been used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. They were uttered by Brahmanas while chanting the Vedic hymns. Any Vedic hymn you take, it starts with the word Om. And otherwise also this verse, Om Tat Sat. Harihi Om, Hari Om. What about that? What is that one verse when Shanti prayer is there? Om Purnamadam Purnamidam. That also we can say, Om Shamno Mitra Sham Varunaga. Beautiful Shanti mantra. Hari Om Shamno Mitra. Like that it starts. So Om word, first one. Then we come to the Tat and Sat. From the beginning of creation, the 3 words of Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These 3 symbolic representations were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymn of the Vedas and during sacrifice. So see, there is one thing known as that what do you call that? They give the arkyam. They pour water and tell the mantra. After that, if we give charity only, that is useful. Without all these things, if the charity is given, it doesn't mean anything. That is the reason we have to give that water sacrifice over there. Thus, the transcendentalist undertakes sacrifice, charities, and penance, beginning always with Om to attain the supreme. Om iti etad brahmano inibihinoka. This is the, what is that? Veda. Yajurveda, it is said. Om here means Vishnu. It is placed at the beginning of any Vedic hymn to indicate that we are starting any austerity by remembering Lord Vishnu. One should perform sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Stat. The purpose of such a transcendental activity is to get free from the material entanglement. Om Tat Tat Tattvamasi. Tat describes here detached work. Tattvam asi. I am doing it everything for your pleasure. We say no Vedas. Main objective of the Veda is what? To please the Lord. The Samshiddhim Haritoshanam. So we say Tat when we say, oh Lord, I am doing this sacrifice for your pleasure. So that is the meaning. These are the activities done with the regard for, not with the regard for, or not done. So when we don't tell Tat, that means those activities are for the selfish motive. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word Sat. Sat, Asat. Sat is the supreme, that is the absolute truth. These works of sacrifice, of penance and charity, true to the absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Partha. Okay, so we will... Last one we see, then I have kept some Bhagavatam references in my laptop. I'll try to go and share from my laptop once again. But sacrifices, austerity, and charities performed without faith in the Supreme are non-permanent. O son of Partha, regardless of whatever rites are performed, they are called asat. So without any faith. So today's chapter is faith, right? So that Shraddha, Traya, Vibhaga. So with the mode of Sattva Guna, if we do not believe in this, Om Tat Sat. Om, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Tat, the absolute truth, and Sat, that is everything. The Sat is set here for that. Regardless of whatever rites we perform, we are performing it for the benefit of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is Samsiddhim Haritoshanam, right? Arjuna is inquiring the first question, first verse is his question. If by their whimsical ways, if they perform, what will happen to them? So he said, okay, everything depends on the faith. And the faith depends on the three modes. So also the Lord told food eaten in the form of three modes. Ayu, Sattva, Bala, Arogya, Sattva Guna. Katvam, Lalavanat, Ushna. That is the very hot and pungent. That is in the Rajoguna. And then it is, the third one is Piti Paryushitam. That was, what is that? The 3 hours before. Cooked food, which is that is in the mode of ignorance. Similarly, 3 kind of austerities we saw. What is the austerity for the body? They worship they worship with self-control, celibacy, etc. Deva Dvijat Prajna Visa. That is Daivam, Vaishnavas, and the Guru, they worship Visa. And people who are in ignorance, they worship the Bhuta, Preta, Ganesh, Chanya, Visa. And who are in passion, they worship the Asuras. Austerity also in 3 modes, charity also in 3 modes we have seen. And last 3 verses are Om Tat Sat. It starts from 23 to 28. It talks about the Om. Why Om is very important in the Vedas? Tat represents the absolute truth. Sat represents the all what is performed for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Leaving that, any activity which is performed, that activity is known as Asat. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let me try to share the other one here. Hare Krishna. Yes, I am. Krishna is, so merciful. Correct. This verse is referred by Srila Prabhupada in that Om Tat Saditi. That is why I wanted to share this with you. Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti khrit karna rasayanaha kataha taddejo shana dashva parva bantarmani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukraha. That is in the association of pure devotee and the Guru. That is very, very important. Whatever we do with this austerity, if we do not perform in the association of pure devotee or the mantras not told by the acharyas. So in the association of pure devotee, discussion of the pastimes of activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very pleasing and satisfying to the ear and the heart. Shunvatam swakatam Krishna punyashravana kirtanam kridayantasyaha abhadrani. Shunvatam swakata Krishna. Krishna katha. More and more we hear. What happened? Kridayantasya abhadrani. All the abhadras in our heart, kama, krodha, moha, lobha, mada, matsarya, that will be vanquished in our heart. By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced on the path of liberation. Therefore, he is freed and his attraction also becomes fixed. Ekaga Kurunandan. Where is it fixed? It is fixed at the lotus feet of the Kurunandan, Nanda Baba's son, that is Krishna. Then real devotion and devotional service begin again. So I just want, anyone wants to read this perfect? Only this perfect. Then Hare Krishna. Yes, please read.
The process of advancing in Krishna consciousness and devotional service is described here. The first point is that one must seek the association of persons who are Krishna consciousness and who engage in devotional service. Without such association, one cannot make advancement. Simply by theoretical knowledge or study, one cannot make any appreciable advancement. One must give up the association of materialistic persons and seek the association of devotees, because without the association of devotees, one cannot understand the activities of the Lord. Generally, people are convinced of the impersonal feature of the absolute truth because they do not associate with devotees. They cannot understand that the absolute truth can be a person and have personal activities. This is a very difficult subject matter, and unless one has personal understanding of the absolute truth, there is no meaning to devotion. Service or devotion cannot be offered to anything impersonal. Service must be offered to a person. Non-devotees cannot appreciate Krishna consciousness by reading the Srimad Bhagavatam or any other Vedic literature, where wherein the activities of Lord are described. They think that these activities are fictional, manufactured stories, because spiritual life is not explained to them in the proper mode.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mataji, audio.
It's okay. To understand.
To understand the personal activities of the Lord, one has to seek the association of devotees, and by such association, when one contemplates and tries to understand the transcendental activities of the Lord, the path to liberation is open and he is freed. One who has firm faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes fixed, and his attraction for association with the Lord and the devotees increases. Association with devotees means association with the Lord. The devotee who makes this association develops the consciousness for rendering service to the Lord, and then being situated in the transcendental position of devotional service, he gradually becomes perfect.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. See, that
Hare
is what
Krishna,
you know,
Mataji.
association. This verse is also very important verse. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha sadityetat prayuchyate. Prashaste karmani tata. Any karma, whatever we do. Sat chapta partha uchyate. That verse, that is why, you know, everything we say, you know, yesterday, so many, I mean, doubts also came. You remember, all of a sudden can. No, not at all possible. That is why once we get the Shraddha, association, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. So these are the two initial process. So once we come into sadhu sangha, they will take care of us. Automatically bhajana kriya will happen. And anartha nivritti is of course difficult because we are not carrying impressions of one life. We are carrying impressions of so many life. So anartha nivritti is difficult, but it becomes easier in the association of sadhu sangha, taking the shelter of spiritual master. So what we have to do, sadhu sangha, we can't daily go to center, we can't daily associate with people. Vani association, like keep on listening to Prabhupada's lecture, keep on listening to Guru Maharaj's lecture, Bhagavatam lectures. These are our association. That is why I am going on saying Krishna tells in most of the chapters, Shrunu, Shrunu, Shrunu. Don't give up this. Hearing. Tomorrow the chapter is going to be very big, so we may not get much time. Anybody having any doubt, if you are anybody interested, I'm in the group, send me a message if you want to continue this journey, or any Saturday or Sunday you want to have any extra class, or any other, like, one verse, like important verses from Bhagavatam. Mataji, can we take whatever Srila Prabhupada has referred in this book, one verse of reference of Bhagavatam we can take and read. So I want everyone to continue this journey. As I told, the second level has already, registration link has come. Registered for the second level, and first level also, whoever teaches, immaterial, that doesn't matter. All are very good preachers only, because we are preaching Prabhupada and Krishna's no. So it will be wonderful only. So you register for even 18 days first level also. So my humble request to everyone is to not to give up this journey. Vancha kalpatrupasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare